Okay, so today's topic is model view controller. So we can divide our classes, our files, our project in three part. Model view control after three layer architecture like presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. So if you want to create model, so we can create three part model. Model. If you want to create a model, for this purpose we use dot class file. Okay. Second, view. If you want to create a view, so for this purpose we have multiple options. We can use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, image, audio, video. We can use anything in presentation. Yeah. Animation. Yes. Okay. And third is controller. That is a controller, just like as an administrator. Okay. For controller, we can use Servlet or JSP. We can use anyone, but mostly we use Servlet as a controller. Actually, JSP is the extension of Servlet. Means the purpose of JSP is to make easier operation compared to Servlet. But we for security purpose we use Servlet as a controller at the place of JSP. We can use JSP as a front end. Means in view we can use JSP. Means in JSP we can develop both. We can create presentation logic and business logic or application tab. We can use it in JSP. So we can use JSP in both places. Okay, but mostly as a controller we use Servlet. Okay, for as a front end we use JSP, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React, and Bootstrap, image, audio, video. We can use anything. Same as we can also use JSP in the front end, but we can use JSP in control as a controller. Also, we can use it, but mostly we prefer Servlet at the place of JSP. Okay, and model is a class. So what is the use of these actually? So model is used to save the values for temporary in a object. So we save the all primitive value. I think you have remember encapsulation. We can store different types of values in a object of encapsulation file. Same as here, this file is also called bin file, and in this file we can save the uh, any types of value in the object of model class for temporary use. We cannot use permanently it, only for temporary store. It can hold the values, your values in the object of model class. Okay, view, that is show, that is a presentation, and controller is just like as a administrator. Okay, so we will send a request for any page that will reach at first of all controller, and controller will decide it at it will move to model or it move to views. Okay, so controller is just like as a manager. It can if according to your request, it transfer the control to view or model or database. Okay, so now we are going to create a simple example of MVC. So for this purpose, create a dynamic web project. Servlet MVC web 1. Click on next, and finish. Okay, now here I'm going to create a view file or our presentation file using HTML. Index. So I think yes. Okay, no problem. Cognizant. Okay, so we are going to transfer this value in demo servlet. So I'm going to create a demo servlet, create a servlet, click on servlet, next, here com dot cts dot servlet. Okay, and here we can specify the name of class of servlet, then click on next. This is a URL, so this URL we can call it next. Here I'm going to work on do post, so I remove the selection of do get, click on finish. Oh no, we can change it, this name of the package. This is a package name, should be controller. Okay, okay, click on finish. Okay, so I'm going to remove this package. Okay, so this is a controller class, and as a controller we are using demo servlet. Okay, after that here get the values from the of client, like USR is equal to request dot get parameter, specify here like uname string is equal to request dot get parameter, and here we can specify here pwd. Okay, after that, suppose here I'm going to declare if usr dot equals admin and pss dot equals admin at the rate 123. So now I'm going to call another page. Okay, so for this purpose we use request dispatcher. Request dispatcher is also an interface, is equal to request dot get request dispatcher, and here we can specify here a page name, which page we want to call it. So it may be servlet, JSP, HTML, any file can be possible. Okay, so here I have declared like success, and rd dot, here there are two methods, forward, so I'm going to use forward method, request and response. Okay, so here if condition is true, then it will call the success page and transfer the value of request and response also. Okay, and if condition is false, so I'm going to call same thing, and here I have declared another class, another servlet error. Okay, so if condition is true, then it will call success page. If your condition is false, then it will call error page. Okay, so we have need of this page, servlet success and error. So now I'm going to create this page, this servlet. Actually I'm going to create servlet. So here servlet, and specify the name. So here we can declare com.cts.view. It will show view page, here success. Okay, click on next, and here because we are using do get, so here remove the selection of do get because we are using post. Okay, and here you can, if you want to display anything, you can make it, like suppose here we want to show the name of name and password, username and password. So because we are using request dispatcher, so it also transfer the value of request and response. Okay, so here we can get the values like string user is equal to request dot get parameter and specify here unit, and a string is equal to request dot get parameter and specify here. Okay, after that response dot get writer and it will return the object of print writer, and we can specify a reference variable of print writer. After that, out.print, and I'm trying to go a file a dynamic page with the help of out print h2 welcome username plus slash h2, same as suppose we want to print password h3 password plus h3 dot print body html. Okay, if condition will true, then it will call this success page, okay, and show this message. Otherwise, I'm going to copy this and create another page. If condition is false, then servlet, click on next. Here specify the name of page error. You can specify any name. Remove the selection of duplicate, click on finish, and here Control V, and here I am going to show only a message. Incorrect username or password. Okay, save this file. So if condition will true, then it will call success page, success servlet, otherwise it will call error page. So now I'm going to execute it and check it's working or not. Run on server, click on Tomcat v9, click on next, remove all because we are using Servlet MVC web1, click on finish. Okay, okay, here we can specify name, username, password, click on login. You can see the incorrect username or password. If we will put here admin, and here admin @123, then click on login. Okay, so here in this project we are not using model or view for success and error, and demo is a controller, but suppose we want to use a model file. For this purpose I'm going to create a class file. For class, and here declare it as a model class, and here declare as a users class name, and this class name has two properties: private string username and private string password. And then we can generate the getter setter method. Okay, now here we can get the values from the front end. Okay, after that create the object of model class, and model class name is users. So here obj is equal to new users. Okay, and set the all values in the object of users like USR. Okay, and same thing obj dot get password, sorry, set password, and specify here PSS. Okay, so now here we use obj dot get username dot equals at the place of USR. Same as here we use obj dot get password at the place of PSS. Okay, because we have already saved these values in the object of user class, as user class is a model class, so it holds the your values in the object of model class. After that here we are transferring the values like request and response. Okay, so request and response contain the value of USR and PSS. It have not object of it not contain the user's object. Okay, so for this purpose we can add request dot set attributes, and here we can specify here user, and here the object name is obj. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Actually suppose your mother, your father is coming from your native place. Okay, so you can say please bring the some pickles also. Okay, so but same thing here we are transferring the value of request and response, but we are attaching the save the users object also. So when it will transfer request and response to success or error, so it also transfer the value of user object. Okay, so if you want to get it on the success page, so open your success page, and at the place of here you can get object of users is equal to the request we can get, because I have already saved in request. So through the request we can get these values, get attributes, and attributes name is user. Okay, and here now here we use USR dot get username, and here USR dot get password, and here we can type cost in users. Okay, now I'm going to execute it again. So for this purpose okay, so here I use admin 123, click on login, as you can see this. Okay, but here we are using object of model class. To the object of model we are getting the username and password. Okay, so model class hold the values in so if you want to hold the values in object, so we can create the object of model class and we can save the all values in the model class. After that we can get it. Okay, so it is very easy here. Only we transfer the object, only single object we can transfer, and we can save unlimited value in this object, and through the request we can transfer, we can save this value, and through the request dispatcher we can transfer from one page to another page. But it will transfer only the success page or error page. If you have any other page, so we cannot get it, because we are, if request dispatcher is calling success page, so we can get these values only in success page. Like suppose we have a multiple pages, like demo is a servlet, and we have another page like register, we have a page display, we have page list. So if request dispatcher is calling register page, so we can access that value only on register page, we cannot access that value on display on list. Okay, so that is a limitation. If you are transferring any value on any other page, so that page can only access that values, any other page cannot access it. Okay, second thing here, we have declared the page as just like as you can say this is a hard coding. Okay, but suppose we want to call from any other place, we want to save it and we want to access it, so it is also possible. So for this purpose I'm going to create another example, another for dynamic page, like Servlet. Copy this page and paste here. Sorry. So here and now I'm going to create a servlet. com.cts.controller. Here, so I think you have remember we have a file web.xml. Okay, so for this purpose here, at the time of creation of your servlet, here you can see this initialization parameter. Okay, click on here add, and here you can specify the variable name, like here I have declared username, and here I declare username as IPM. Okay, and save. Same as here we can declare second variable, that is a password, and the password is a Pega. Okay, and save this, and then click on next, and remove the selection of do get and click on finish, and you can see this here. All things are declared here. Username, IPF, password is a peg. Okay, now we want to access it. So here, suppose I'm going to call last example. Okay, suppose I'm going to use this. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, here. Okay, so through the we can get these values. After that we want to, okay, and after that we are going to create a model class. So, and I can copy this model class. Okay, and now we have need the view class, view page. So for this purpose, again we are going to create servlet. View success. Next, remove the selection of do get finish, and same as we can create another servlet, name with error, servlet error. Next, remove the selection of do get, click on finish. Okay, so here is second here. First of all, we can save this value in the object of model class, and model class name is users. Obj is equal to new users. After that we can set username and specify here USR. Okay, obj dot set password, specify here PSS. Okay, after that USR dot equals, so at the place of this we can use obj dot get username and obj dot get password. Okay, if condition is true, so it will call we can copy it. Okay, only this portion. Okay, and paste in demo. Okay, and only the success in capital S, error in capital E. Okay, now I'm going to execute it and check it is working or not. Yeah, I'm going to define here. It's not working. because we have need of this also, this line. Control C. And I think I did not develop the success and error page. Okay, so I can use this. We have need of only this. And success. Okay, and same as we have need the error. Okay, so this is a demo class, user class, error and success. I'm going to execute it. Okay, here declare admin there 1 2 3 and frequency this. Okay, same as suppose here I put here 1, again try again, incorrect, it's working. But suppose we want to use this, because here we are, here I have declared admin directly, so at the place of this we can get the value from here. It's also declared here in annotation. So for this purpose we have a class, we have an interface, name is get servlet, servlet config. Okay, so here get servlet config, it will return the object of config. Okay, get servlet config, and it will return the object of servlet config. Config is equal to servlet config. It's okay, get servlet config. After that config have a method get init parameter, and here I have declared already a variable, name is username and password. So here username, okay, and it returns the value of username that is in a string. So here we can declare here user is equal to this, and here we can typecast in a string, same as we can get the value of username. And here declare password. Okay, so now we can use here user, and here at the place of this, okay, pass, okay. If condition is true, so it will execute, otherwise it will show error. So here IPM is a username, Pega is a password. Again I am going to execute it. So IPM and Pega is password. Click on login. Okay. And same as again, if you here we put anything, then so here we are not. This is a very safe mode. Actually, suppose you want to develop a project, so there is no more admin, one or two admin. So you can declare it servlet config. Okay, and you can go use it. If you declare here this value, so we can use this value within this servlet. We cannot use this value in other servlet. So for security purpose, this is very good. So we can declare here, and for admin or sub-admin like this, you can declare here, and you can call through the get servlet config. First of all, get the object of servlet config. After that, this object you can get the value. And here the method is get edit parameter, and here method is get parameter. But if you want to call from servlet config, so here get init parameter. So this you can call it. We have another method also, name is servlet context, but currently we are using annotation. If we use web.xml file, then there is a tag, different tag, like suppose we want to use for init parameter. So for this purpose we have a init param tag, and if we want to declare for servlet context, so that for we have a tag name is context param. So the context param we can declare the all values, and through the servlet context, same as servlet config, we can get the values from the web.xml file. Okay, so I'm going to share these examples, please check it. I think you have not server, so you cannot execute it. Okay, so you can check it. If you have any doubt, any queries, please tell me, and after that we will try to another thing. Okay, it's okay. Any doubt, any queries? Okay, so please check it. After that we will try session tracking. Like here I used session tracking, like request. Through the request we can transfer the values, through the request dispatcher we can transfer the values. Okay, same as we have cookies, we have session, we have URL pattern, you have form feed. So through this we can transfer the values from one page to another page. Okay, so please check it. After that we will learn session tracking.